it's Randy. So I just wanted to make this video because I feel like it is such a big topic in the autoimmune community and just in chronic illnesses in general. And I honestly feel like it just needs to be talked about. So I just wanted to talk about how there are different levels to each autoimmune disease. So I'm going to talk about rheumatoid arthritis because that's what I personally have and that's what I know the most. So basically, my rheumatoid arthritis is different than the next person's rheumatoid arthritis. And I just want to talk about this because so many people that are just newly diagnosed and are getting on Instagram and following different accounts are so confused. And I just feel like for me, for example, I have found something that manages my rheumatoid arthritis the best that I believe that it can manage it. However, I am not going to put out there that what I do cures rheumatoid arthritis. What I do would cause your pain to go away, because I'm different. Just because, like for me, for example, I'm not on a specific diet. I'm on a in moderation diet. So I don't eat horribly. And if I were to eat something that's not the best for me, then I just do it in small portions. I don't do it every single day. But I don't eliminate anything. Like, I have not cut out dairy or gluten or anything else. I haven't had to do that. And for me, working out, if I can work out 4 days a week, then I feel my best. So I'm able to work out. Working out helps. Building muscle for me helps. And there are some people, though, that if they look at gluten, then they have a flare-up. If they try to lift a weight, then they have a flare-up. So I just feel like in the autoimmune community, we need to be more accepting of each other and understanding that everyone's rheumatoid arthritis is different. So just because you have something that works for you, then it works for you. And I'm not against anyone sharing advice because that is so helpful, and it took me forever to find out what works for me after trying so many different things. And so it's so helpful for us to see that other things are working for other people and just to give that a try for ourselves. However, we need to realize that just because it does work for that person, it may not work for me, and I don't need to feel like something is wrong with me or I'm down on myself because of what they do doesn't work for me. So never think that. And one of the biggest things that makes people's rheumatoid arthritis different are the different antibodies that they test. So for one, for example, rheumatoid factor is an antibody that is tested in blood work. And so if you're rheumatoid factor positive, then it's typically spoken that your RA is in a more aggressive form. Or if you're rheumatoid factor negative, then it's typical that your RA, it's still there. It could still be there. It's just not as aggressive. And there's also something called anti-CCP. So anti-CCP, if you have a positive result from all of those antibodies, then it says that your rheumatoid arthritis is more aggressive, and it's kind of like a prognosis of how serious your disease really is. And if you don't have as many anti-CCPs, then your rheumatoid arthritis isn't as aggressive. So for me, for example, I know that there are many people that don't take medication, like they are able to handle their arthritis naturally. And for me, I absolutely could not. There's no way. I am rheumatoid factor positive and I'm anti-CCP positive. So I hope one day that I will be able to get off medications, but right now I'm not. And for a while, it just bothered me that I was thinking that I wasn't eating correctly, I wasn't exercising enough, I wasn't eliminating enough foods from my diet, and that's why my arthritis is as aggressive as it is, which I learned that it definitely is not true, and everyone has different levels of the aggression of their disease. So it's not to say that what person A may do, if that works for person A, then I'm so happy, I'm ecstatic, and I want everyone to be able to live the life that they want to live. I just want people to know that we can't shame others that are doing things differently. We can't shame others that take medications because people need those. And if that's what people need in order to live the life that they want to live, then let's just spread love and love one another and just be happy for one another that we're able to manage this crazy disease and just come together and just think of how beautiful it is that all of us can manage it in a different way. So I just wanted to share that because it's just been on my heart lately, and I know that there must be other people out there that are like me and take medications, or are like the other person and just don't take medications, or just anywhere in between, and just trying to find out what works for your body. So at the end of the day, do what works for you. We're all different. We're all made differently. And if you found something that works for you, keep doing it. And if anyone asks what you're doing, then definitely share with them and just let them know that, hey, it works for me. If it works for you, I'm happy about that. If it doesn't, then it's okay, because it took me a long time to get to where I am. So as always, y'all can reach out to me, share any stories, talk to me, anything in between, and I'll be happy to listen and reply. And I hope that y'all have a great as well day. Goodbye.